We are
Hey,
live.
hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome back to another Create and Caffeinate with
Good morning.
Karen and Kelly. Hi, Karen.
Hi,
Good
Kelly.
morning.
Good morning.
Where's your coffee at, girl?
It's right here in my peace cup.
Oh, sweet. I was thinking about you the other day because I have a little Volkswagen bus coffee cup the other
Oh, I
morning,
do.
and I almost screenshot and sent it over to you because I need to bring it in on the days that we do this.
I should
That
bring
would be
mine in too. I have the same one probably.
Yeah, mine's orange, a little orange bus. Hello, everybody. Please say hello when you come in, and introduce yourself. And send it over to you.
Oops, I'm look. Okay.
Or do we have feedback? Let us know if everything's okay in the feed, because a lot of times we need your help with that. Meanwhile, I'm going to pop over and make sure. Does everything look okay, guys?
Everything looks good. I'm looking on here and it looks pretty good. No one's here yet, but how do I
Okay, let
see
me
the
open this
comment?
up. Hi, gay. Hi, Julie. Hello, Julie. Okay, they're coming in now.
Okay, I just dropped my phone. I got it.
Let me share this out real quick.
Hi,
So
Jade.
we have a couple of cool projects going on today. Karen, go ahead and talk about your project,
Okay, so
and
what?
then I'll.
And then you'll do your okay. So what I'm doing is I'm upcycling some old books, old Nancy Drew, and I'm gonna make some book decor. I already painted one, and I did little black dress. I'm using DIY paint because it dries really quick. Little black dress and white swan and tarnished pearl, and I'm making them look really old. And then I will put them together with some twine and some words, and then you can just I've given these away as gifts, and I also sell them on my website, and they go pretty quick. So um, that's what I'm doing today.
I love that because I love a good upcycle. Y'all know I do.
Yes.
But the thing is, we all have books stacked in piles, probably in some closet somewhere. That we rarely use books anymore, which is can be a bad thing. But this is a kind of a cool way to make them pretty and make them usable. And who doesn't love the looks of books in your decor? I think we all need that little
Yeah.
something. Okay, so today I'm going to work on a painted lampshade, and I'm probably going to do some kind of a funky ikat. What is the proper way of saying that? I don't think it's really supposed to be ikat, but
I I
I
could
think
look it up and look at the pronunciation. I
we in
think it's
America, that's
ECAT.
how
It's either
ECAT.
ECAT or
Yeah,
ICAT.
I think it's ECAT, but
Oh, ECAT.
y'all know what we're talking about. I think it's going to be something along that lines. And the base of the lampshade, the base is like Hey Sailor, which is a navy blue, so it's going to be something that coordinates and will match that. So that's what I'm doing. I'm also going to use. You don't really necessarily have to, but I thought I would throw this out here. It's textile medium, so it's just a little bit of an addition that you add into your paint. So if you have fabric that you're painting, it'll make it washable, and it'll also make it adhere, and so it won't wash away. So it's kind of a nice additive to anything that you're doing fabric wise.
Okay, and that's a fabric. It's not plastic or
Yes, it's like a
okay.
silk. Yeah.
Right.
Hopefully it'll show well. I know my light always kind of like it really looks white on the camera, doesn't it?
If I back my light up, it
Should I back it
you
up?
see more of my wrinkles, but at least you can see.
Yeah, I feel like I'm ghosting out.
Okay, so your sister's on and she says, "Hey, Julie's here."
I think that's a little bit.
Hi, Maria and Ashley. How are you? Joe Vertucci. Hi, Joe. How are you? Hi, Suzanne. Good
Jade.
morning, everyone. Hi,
All
Julie.
right. Everybody
Thank you,
have their
Suzanne,
coffee?
for sprinkling. Can everybody hear and see and everything's going good? Just wanting to know. So I'm going to start painting some books.
Okay.
This one I already have done. And I found the easy way to hold it is like this when you're going around.
There you go. You could probably put it like on a little something and then just turn it even.
I could because I have my little turntable here, but I'm just
there
going
you
to
go.
hold it. And then I'm also embellishing with some old vintage jewelry that's kind of fallen apart. So I got my little tools and clipped them apart, and a little lock and key, and just anything that you have, like old leather with beads on it, you know, broken jewelry. And you'll see how I do it. So I'm just going to start painting.
Love it.
Suzanne
Thank you,
said she can
guys.
hear and see great, and she sprinkled. Thank you for the sprinkles, Suzanne.
Yes. Thank you. I am starting with Hey Sailor since that is the color that is in my base. I left my lamp in the front of the store. Sorry. Literally.
I just dipped my paintbrush in my coffee. You guys put the coffee on the other side. At least there was no paint in it, but if there was, it was DIY, and you can eat that. Okay, so. And we just saw that meme yesterday.
And there you go. And there you go.
That Alyssa put up there from Bluebird Relics.
I have shirts coming soon. It's already designed. I need to get them made, but that's one of them. So.
Oh, is it?
Yes, because who can't relate? What's the one good thing about the DIY paint? I guess it's all natural, so we don't have to, like, it's not going to kill us, right?
There's so many good things about it. Like if I forget to wash my brush for a week, it's okay with DIY paint.
That's good.
So I'm going to go ahead and paint this, and look how well it covers on the book.
Love it. And that's, what color again? Is that old school?
This is Little Black Dress.
Oh, I love, yeah. They're both good. Little Black Dress is more of a true black, wouldn't you say?
I would think so.
So I am adding in the textile medium in here, guys. It'll say on the back of it what the ratio is. 1 part, let's see. Hold on, acrylic paint. 2 parts paint to 1 part textile medium. So I don't measure. So I'm a wing it kind of girl.
And don't worry about the black not covering too well, because you're going to go over with white swan and tarnished pearl to give it this look right here. This old look. I don't know if you can see
it's going to be kind of an old world thing, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm not sure. I'm going to start right smack dab in the middle with mine. And I think I'm just going to, you guys can't really see. I'm going to start by making some just lines up and down.
And do you have to put anything on that first? You don't have to seal it first or anything?
No, you could, but it's not really necessary. So I'm making lines right now, just going up and down with my brush. The brush I'm using is an angled, I think she calls it her shader. This is the Pro Angle Shader. It's a 3/4 inch.
Who?
Dion, I'm sorry. This is the turquoise iris. I don't have this in yet, but you can find it over on her site, I'm sure. I hope to get it in someday. I do have the hobbies in. You can add water if you want to this.
So here's one painted already. And then don't forget the sides, because you'll get done and you'll go, oh yeah, there's yellow showing through. So if you don't forget the little sides, you just get them. So I'm going to let this dry and then paint the other one. And then because DIY paint dries so fast, I can go in with the white and show you.
Yes.
And also on the inside, I just noticed. So on the inside of the books right here at the spine on the outer covers, you could paint in there too, because it shows and then it kind of looks like it's unfinished, you know?
Mhm.
But I'm not going to do that at this moment so that I can possibly get it done. So I'm going to go ahead in with my second book. Oh, and these books, see the spine, how it's kind of torn a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
I did that so that it will look,
Oh. And
yeah.
so how did you do that?
It's you just rip it.
You just ripped it?
You just take it from the top and rip it. And most books are paper. If they're cloth, sometimes the whole spine will come off, which is fine too, because the book stays intact and then it looks really cool as well.
Mm-hmm.
But this one is paper, and so I just kind of ripped it in random organic spots.
Nice. Thanks for the love, y'all.
So I'm going in with little black dress on this one as well.
Sorry, guys. It seems like I'm not looking. It's because I'm reading comments over on my laptop. So
Yeah, and I don't see any comments. I see lots of hearts. Thank you, ladies. Sometimes when I first come into my shop in the morning, sometimes my whole phone just goes dead, like I have no service whatsoever.
oh, really?
Yeah, and I have to wait a minute and then it comes back up. So maybe that's what's going on now.
Oh, it
If
says,
your paint starts to drag, you know, because DIY is so thick, you just dip it in your water a little bit and it'll get it moving.
Okay, are we still live by chance? Can you still see us?
I still see us. Oh,
Okay,
maybe
cool.
we're not live. What happened? No, I see hearts coming up.
Okay, good deal. All right.
Hearts and thumbs up and yep, circled up, just joined and said hello, ladies. Hi.
Hi. Good. I just wanted to share this in I've got like an upcycling group. It's free of charge, and it's just an upcycling art and upcycling support group. So it's just for anyone to join. So I wanted to share it over there.
I'm in there as well.
In there.
I'm in that group.
I have a paid group, but it's
So
not open right now,
all right,
guys.
Melanie. Suzanne said, yes, still live. Melanie Lingle's here. Hello, Melanie. Tony Reed. Hi, Tony. Thank you guys for answering. You are live. You sound great and very clear video. Thank you, Bridget.
Okay, so I'm just kind of what the key to this, like I said, it's the whatever we decided it was called, ikat, ekat, ucat, he cat. You're just
sounds like Dr. Seuss.
You're just doing lines, and it's almost I'm keeping within the middle, and I'm just doing these lines. It's almost reminds you of like a graph or something like that, where you're
like a chart.
You want it to be kind of zigzaggy and yeah,
like a heart chart.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I'm just super easy. It just takes a little time, but it's super easy. And I'm thinking, what do you all think? Other colors being on here. I am thinking about adding maybe the copper, the pennies from heaven would be cool added. So I don't know if I want to go right in the middle of the blue and add it, or I don't know. So I will be adding probably copper, but are there any other colors that you think would look good with the blue and the copper?
What about cowgirl coral?
Maybe green.
Oh, green is pretty.
Well, yeah. So, because I think that the pennies from heaven is going to translate as a coral tone.
That's true.
Not that that's bad to add a little bit, but so I'm thinking like, maybe.
And this one, I ended up painting the the spot, you know, the edge of the book. Like, here, I'll do it on this other one. This part. You can paint
Oh,
that
yeah,
too
yeah.
and make it look kind of old.
Well, you could do that part in a metallic.
Oh,
Ooh,
I'm going
ooh,
to stop. That's a good idea.
ooh. See, that's why it's good to create with people.
I'm telling you.
You give
Ooh,
me
that's a good idea. And I even have my golden ticket and my pennies from heaven here as well.
That's the ticket.
Okay, so this one's all painted black. And I left the spine where it ripped a little bit, you know, so when I go in with the white, it'll. So now this one is dry, and I'm going to go in with the I have white swan and tarnished pearl. But my tarnished pearl is the first one that came out, the very first one that was the wrong color, but I love it.
Yeah. So I think what you can do, isn't crinoline basically the same?
Exactly. Yep, you can do crinoline, you're right.
So I actually.
But I already had mine in my FIFO, so I didn't want to mess around.
Yeah.
Hey, Kelly and Karen and everyone. Hi, Christine. How are you?
Hey, Christine. How are you?
So when I go in with the white on top, or whatever color the contrast color is, I try to do a dry brushing so that it gives that effect of old.
Yes.
So that's what I'm going to do now. And I just take half and half of the crinoline and white swan.
Trying to look.
But your bottom layer has to be dry. Let's see if I can show you.
So what I'm doing, you notice I just kind of turned it. So if you notice, it goes a little bit higher right here. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to put some high spots on this. I did this on an armoire one time and it turned out really cool.
Oh, I love that. Were you sad to see that go? I mean, happy but sad.
I was, but a friend of mine bought it, so I.
Oh, so that's
technically
nice.
I could probably visit if they ever let me in someday after quarantine.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
So here's the dry brushing of the. I don't know if you guys can see it. I think if I hold it up too close, the light will be, but you can kind of see.
Oh, yeah.
See?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a little bit of a glare, but yeah.
I can move my light back.
No, I don't think you need to do that.
Okay.
I think
so then I go on the spine and
just. Happy Thanksgiving, Sue. So good to see you. Hello from Dallas. Vero Gloria. Love it when the YouTubers come in. I do love me some YouTube, I tell you.
I do
My
too.
goal is hopefully after we get Christmas gone through, I can get more edited stuff on my YouTube channel. Takes a lot of time.
Yeah, that's my next goal, is to figure that out.
Yeah.
All right, and that's all you have to do. That's it for the white. So I'm going to let that dry, and I'm going to do what Kelly said and put some gold on the spine and see how that goes.
Yeah, that'll be pretty.
Let's try.
And then you can, are you going to rub like waxes and stuff on it?
Yes, that's the other thing I wanted to say. And you can put molds on these and, you know, like keyholes on the spine, those keyhole molds on the spine.
Those are beautiful with molds. I love them. I can't remember. One of the DIYers does that a lot. I love it. Do you remember?
I did one that was white. If you go on my website, you can see it. And it was white with the molds. And then I used the decrepit dust and white and clear wax. Yes. And it was amazing. That one sold really quick. It was really pretty.
Yeah. So y'all can find all of Karen's stuff on her website at
Vintage Vibes
Good Vibes.
.com. I need to shorten that. How do I do that now? I already did it.
I know. I kind of love it though. I love the name. I just It's me.
It's a lot to say.
It's me.
No, it's not you. It's everybody with my name.
Me.
Oh, the gold looks so cool. I don't know if you can see it.
Yes, looks good.
I'm so happy. That was a great idea.
You get one. That's all.
I wish I would have thought of it. No.
That's all you get today.
Okay, just one.
Out of me. Yep, that's it.
So I am, for Thanksgiving, Maria from
Thanks, Christine. Sprinkling the love. What happened?
I saw her on her phone one day, and I'm like, what are you doing? Thank you, Christine. She shared. Thank you. Oh,
what did you say you were doing?
So anyway, she was on her phone, and I said, what are you doing? Oh, at first, Maria from Grey Gardens was on her phone. I said, what are you doing on your phone? And she said, oh, I'm ordering Thanksgiving. Honey baked ham. And I'm like, really? So we all ordered Thanksgiving this year because, you know, it's 2020 and anything goes. So right. I'm not going to be stuck cooking in the kitchen the whole time. And it's honey baked ham. And it's fabulous. And I'm so excited.
We usually do our ham for Christmas.
Well, I got a turkey breast and a ham.
There you go.
Why not?
Well, what else we have to do other than eat? Sit at home and eat, make things. We're gonna have our houses are gonna be decked out. I have to say.
Are they?
I'm thinking about. So what I'm doing now, you guys, is I'm going around. I don't know if you can see it, and I am pulling up.
That looks so good.
Just pulling up all the edges right now. Just kind of.
You're really good at that technique. I practiced in a journal before I even did it on the little, because you had that class. It was like a free live class that you did. Yeah. And so I'm like, you know, it's not as easy as it looks sometimes. You got to have you got to do this. I had to practice. Hi, Nancy. How are you? Thank you for watching.
Oh, Christine, so sweet. She just dropped her links for us.
Christine. Oh my God.
So sweet. We love our online friends, don't we?
Yes.
So what's everybody out there doing for Thanksgiving? Are you doing something different, completely different this year? What are you doing? And also, are there any like really cool, fun games that would be fun for Thanksgiving? Because I think it would be nice to do something fun rather than like sit around and watch TV.
Oh, hold on one second.
Anybody?
I'm sorry, I have a stand by.
You're fine. Stand by. We're standing.
Okay, thank you.
So I think I'm going to throw a little bit of this green. This is, what is this? Fancy Farm Girl. Fancy Farm Girl. Throw a little bit of that on there. And then I'm going to go back over it when I get that done with the gold. And then the gold will really, I think it'll pop against the blue and green, right? That's my hope. Anyway.
What the heck?
Completely different this year. We purchased the dinner from Cracker Barrel and we just have to heat it up and eat. Can't wait. Nancy, brilliant. That was Nancy Mariquin that said that.
Yes, she's here in Florida with me.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Thanks for popping in with us, Nancy. Oh, goodness. Okay. Melanie, she says, my husband had a kidney transplant, so we are taking no chances.
Melanie Lingle?
Melanie Carpenter.
Oh, okay, Melanie. Wow.
Yeah, I don't blame you, girl. Prayers. If you are a praying person, then Christine says she's praying for you, Melanie. Jade's working 12 hours. My game will be making it through the day, right? I bet you will be. Yeah. Hopefully you'll have, I hope you have an easy day, Jade. Sue Sheridan is cooking for the family. I'm making espresso cookies so they are awake for charades. That would be fun. Oh my gosh, Christine, pin the tail on the turkey.
Pin the tail on the turkey.
Oh, shoot.
All right, so this was my first one. I'm going to go ahead and, well, I got to just put some white on here. I might be able to finish this project in this live. What?
Yeah, that was my goal. It's really hard in an hour sometimes, do you find, to get this all finished? Yeah.
I couldn't even finish a project in a week, okay? So, no. I'm like, right now I have like 4 things going at once. I can't help
Well,
it happens.
You know, you got to think about, we have drying time and curing time. And
yeah, and we figure, while this is drying, I'll start this over here.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Exactly.
So see, if you dry brush, it'll just drag right across me, and then it already gives that old school, that old look.
Okay. So let's see. So the key to adding this other color is to, let me do a little bit of it and then I'll show you.
And I'm going in with my second book on the golden ticket on the spine. Not the spine. What is it called where the paper,
binding, maybe?
No, not the binding, the actual paper part.
Like, you know what I don't know, but I know one of these smart ladies out there would probably know.
Karen, are you going to sand those at all? No, Tony, I'm not even going to sand them. I don't have to, because I want them to look kind of old and crusty. So I'm going to wax them and then even put maybe a little bit of dark and decrepit, the powder, the dust on there as well. After they're completely dry, you do have to wait even though it dries quick here in Florida, you got to wait at least 24 hours for something to completely dry, unless you just want to make a big mess with your wax. That's the only thing about Florida. We have lovely weather, but it's very humid, so drying time takes a little bit longer.
I would have a hard time living there, but it's a great place. I love to come visit.
You need to come visit.
Oh, I will. When's the best time to come? When it's like not overly hot?
Well, it would be like now, but it's really odd. This year's weird. We're in the high 70s right now.
Well, I could handle high 70s.
So it's the heat you don't want. Don't come in the summer.
It's the humidity. I can't take. We have really high humidity here too in Ohio, which is, I think a lot of people don't
realize.
Yeah.
Well, because the closer to the water that we are, the better it is, because you get that breeze from the ocean.
So if you guys look, do you see how I'm blending the green into the blue?
Oh yeah, that looks
a little bit
pretty.
So you're going to want to do that on each side. I'm going to do green on each side. I guess you could do a different color. So I'm going to do green on each side, and then right down the middle, I'm going to do a stripe of the copper. I think would pop really, really well as an accent. Karen, do you have a daughter-in-law, Amanda?
I do. And Nancy, I knew that was you. Yes, I do.
Isn't that neat?
It's so neat.
I'm going to try to step up my this a little bit faster. The thing is, and you guys, if you have trouble with a brush of this size, you can try something smaller, but like I said, I'm trying to get this done. You want the tip of it, you don't want it to look like it just stops. You want it to have this kind of an edging that where it fades out rather than just an abrupt, or at least that's what I'm trying to go for. Like a soft edge to it. Kelly, what kind of fabric is on the lampshade? This is kind of just a silky, I guess it would be I imagine it's not really silk, but it's just that smooth, silky.
That looks so good. I'm looking at the close-up on my phone. That looks so pretty. I love the green and the blue. I love that.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to do this spine. I got the third spine going.
Somebody's at the door.
And the amount of books that you use to stack for decor is totally up to you. I usually do 3. And the size, whatever size you like.
Yeah. Well, I think that would be fun to do in various different sizes and stack them, wouldn't it be?
You could, yeah, because you can either stack them up and down or, you know, on their side. However, yeah, the limit's endless, really. Endless limits.
That's right.
That's a good name for a business.
It would be. So what all do you sell in your shop there, Karen?
I sell a lot of vintage vinyl records. I sell a lot of vintage jewelry. I sell my furniture that I paint, canvas art that I've painted, and then just knickknacks from lamps to kitchen supplies that are all vintage. Like I have vintage coffee makers and vintage toasters, and
oh, cool.
I have vintage clothing because I have the rock and roll t-shirts, you know, from back in the day when everybody went to the concerts and got their t-shirts for, you know, when concerts used to be $17 instead of $1,700.
Oh my gosh, those were the days, wasn't it?
Yeah. So I sell vintage clothing as well, vintage shorts, vintage jeans, everything vintage. And most everything is on my website. The most that I sell is my furniture, the vintage jewelry, and records. That's, you know, records are coming back. And
I think that's so cool.
Yeah, I'm now known as the local record shop. So
that's awesome.
Stoked about that. It's really cool. And my customers are just, I love it when they come in and they're like, I've been looking for this album for years. I can't believe you have it. Your prices are so good. The kids come in, my records are all in the back of my store. The front of the store is this way. And then the back is over here, and the kids will walk in and I'll say hi, and they just march right to the records. I'm like, how did you even know they were here? Oh, my friend said this is their record shop.
Aw.
So that's kind of cool. I do have records on my website as well, but it's hard to list them all. I have thousands. So I put you know, the most popular ones up there and the ones that are kind of hard to find. And
so what do they do if they are looking for something and they don't see it on your website? Do they just get a hold of you and say, hey, do you have that old?
Right. They'll email me and say, hey, do you have, you know, the Traveling Wilburys Volume 1 or whatever. I get texts and emails all day of, you know, people telling me that they're looking for this if I find it. So
I love it. Love that so much. So you sell mostly records, like as far as like quantity, that's probably your highest, most
I'm
popular.
going to say yes, and my furniture, just because of
furniture.
the price point, you know.
So your furniture's still going good?
It's still going good,
My
yes. And then
furniture sales have been slow lately. So,
well, I think a lot of people are redecorating because they can't go anywhere and they're sick of looking at their stuff.
Yeah.
Here, anyway.
Yeah, for me, typically my furniture sales goes down this time of year, and then I do more like gift sales this time of year. So we have homemade goods from some of the local creators, and I even have some of my own branded products that made by local, like a candle company and a bath, and like a soap company. And the candle, that candle that you bought. Well, no, that's not local, but that's a small batch. But I do have. She's making me. My local girl's making me my own candles, but I just went ahead and got that small batch. That's just a little company too, though. So everything that I have in here is just little companies, I want to say mom and pops making stuff, and that sort of thing. And then the clothing, I am getting clothing in. The clothing's doing well. Of course, that's not going to be made locally, but it's kind of like all that bohemian style clothing.
Yeah.
That's been selling really well. The ornaments have been selling well that we've been making.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a couple commission ornaments. So I'm going to take, this is one of the boho stamps from IOD.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to see how it looks. I have all the inks right here. And I think I'll do the yellow one and see how that looks. Oh, here's my stamp pad.
Okay, we got some questions. Let's see. Let's go through. Danielle's here. She says, "Hi, Mommy."
Hi, Danielle. Did you see her answer when you said, "What's it like having your mom as a friend?"
No. What'd she say?
She said something like, "It's like having a best friend that you can't get rid of."
Oh.
In a good way,
so
though.
Nice, though.
In a good way. Danielle, what did you say? See, my comments aren't coming in, so I don't know what's going on.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, she's funny. She's funny like her mom.
So guys, I'm just kind of, right now, I'm going back around. I've dipped my brush in water, and I'm kind of allowing the blue and the green to bleed together. And that's really, with the fabric, it bleeds really well. So it gives it more of an ombre fade.
And are you going to just use those two colors?
I think so. Well, and then the copper. I'm going to do some copper right down through the middle, maybe. And then I could do the band around the top in copper. That might be fun.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Oh, she said it's like having a best friend you have no choice to have. I don't know what's worse. Danielle, I know you say that with love.
My daughter probably feels the same way. I hate you. I love you. I hate you. I love you.
Right. Okay, well, Danielle's older now, so everything changes. She's a mom now, so.
Let's see. I knew it was you two. You just look so familiar, says Nancy.
Yes, Nancy, I knew it was you.
Nikki Mulligan, do you seal that once you're finished? She was talking to me. You can seal it. So what'll happen once it's on here and you let it dry thoroughly, I'll probably, like the next day, I can come in and do some kind of, I don't know if I would wax this. I don't know. You could put some sealer on it, or you don't have to. A lot of times with the, something like this, it's not going to get a lot of wear and tear, right? You're not going to get a lot of hands on the lampshade. So you wouldn't necessarily have to, but you can. So I would say if you have a lot of little ones in your house, go ahead and do it. If you have no little ones in your house, skip that. Right?
Exactly. Oh yeah.
Because if you remember, I did add the textile medium, so this is going to, it's going to make it adhere very well. Like you can wipe it down and it won't wipe off. Okay. Okay.
Okay, I did the stamp on here and I'm not happy with it. So I'm going to paint that over gold and have one gold binding.
Cool.
Yeah. You know how sometimes you do something and you're like, no, not a good idea. But that's all right. You can always fix it with paint.
Yeah, it's always fixable. Okay, so let's see. We have, oh, awesome. Suzanne says, I love the candle I got from you. Lemongrass, best candle ever. That is from the Fisher Creek brand, the local brand that I had, which I love, but she's out of business now. She's home with her kids. So I do have another gal. So my new ones that are coming in are going to be 100% soy. And they're pretty amazing. So I have those coming, and then I do have the small batch that are 100% soy that are in right now too. I have like a Christmas scent. I have a pumpkin scent. I have a frankincense and myrrh that's really nice. No, wait a minute. That's my soaps. I have soaps too. Can't remember all of them.
So the one that I got from you, it smells amazing. It smells just like the incense.
Yeah, that's the Nag Champa. So I will be having a scent like that in my own brand when that comes, because I am
you will.
Karen bought me out. She totally bought me out.
I wanted one at home and one for here.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I can order more probably.
And then I felt bad because your sister wanted one, and I'm like, nope.
Carrie says, wouldn't it help to seal to keep the dust off? It would. It would help it to like keep the dust off. Or you can do like I vacuum it off. So this is where we're at. And I'm ready to apply the gold. Or I'm sorry, the copper.
Pennies from heaven.
Pennies from heaven. Oh.
So, where's my twine? This is the twine that I use to wrap them with.
I might have to get.
Oh no, I gotta stick. What time are we at? Let's see what
we're at. 11:44.
Oh,
we have 15 minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm gonna glue some of my. I'm gonna glue some of my little pieces on. So I just use E6000 to glue the pieces on, and what I'm gluing on is these little, where am I? They're just little flowers with rhinestones in them that came off an old vintage necklace.
That's cute. I have to look at my bigger picture here.
Can you even see?
Watching the camera. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna change my brush up a little bit.
I use a nail to keep in my E6000 because I lost the cap. So I just stuck a nail in it so it doesn't dry up. I'm brilliant.
Oh, that's what I do with
I'm brilliant like that.
That's what I do with these sometimes. Like the roofing nails, because some of these don't have lids. You can just put a roofing nail in there. Yeah. Brilliant minds.
Martha said she saw Aerosmith in Boston for $14 in 1977.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. See? Yeah. The prices are outrageous. I wish they would do something about that.
And you know what? Now they're having the virtual concerts.
Mm-hmm.
They're still $78.
Yeah, that's
to watch it on. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Crazy.
I won't do it. I will cut my nose off to spite my face because I can't see paying $70 for something you're going to see on TV.
I know. So now I'm adding the gold, I keep calling it gold, the
Pennies from heaven.
pennies from heaven, which is copper, it's not gold. And I'm going right down through the middle right now. Problem is I don't want to completely cover all of the blue. So I'm just kind of lightly going in, putting these strokes in. Yeah, man, we saw some good concerts back in the day too. We had this. Actually, it's still around, although I don't know that it's being used very much. This is the copper, guys. Want to see a close up? Got some shimmer to it. But we had this big. It's not a park, but it's like just this big field of land that they created a music venue. So it was called Legend Valley back in the day. And oh my gosh, we used to have so much fun. We would go and like you could camp out the night before the concert.
So it was like a mini Woodstock.
It was, and there'd be like great big bonfires, and there would be people playing music at their little campsites, and you just would walk around and meet all these people, and just it was so much fun.
That's awesome.
Nowadays, it just seems like I don't know. It just seems a little. I think I would be afraid to do that now, just because of the.
Well, because everything
the
going
crazy
on.
drugs and stuff that are, like I'm sure.
Well, they tried to reenact Woodstock, and that didn't work out.
Yeah, you can't force that kind of thing.
No. Thank
Silly
God.
Kids.
Tricks are for kids. So here I have. Can you see this? Should I back my light off? Can you see this? Let me back my light off. Just a little.
I can see the texture. Thanks, Martha. How are you today?
Oh my God.
We had it made in the 70s with Days on the Green, right? Yes, Carrie. Yes.
There you go.
Oh, wow. That's a big difference, Karen. What did you do?
I put a little heart down here, and I put 3, where am I? Oh, right here. 3 little crystal things here.
So cute. Yeah, that whatever you just did, we can see it so much better.
I backed the light off.
Did you?
Yeah. I should have done that before. Oh, well. It's okay. Now you can see.
Well, maybe I should do
and
that.
And so here's the front. And now what I'm going to do is put some words on this one. And I have, it's so funny. I found these at Michael's. They're like little tiny stamps. Can you see?
Oh, yeah. Cute.
And I'll put that on there.
Cute.
Where's my stamp? And I use the IOD ink stamps. Where's my black?
They have such nice products, didn't they? Have y'all used IOD products yet? Those of you that are watching, you can find, I've got all their products, almost all of them on my website. Anything from stamps to transfers. The molds, I use the molds probably the most. Well, I don't know. I can't really say that. I do, because I do use a lot. I do a lot of mixed media on furniture using their products, which is basically, that's what Karen's doing today, is like a mixed media project.
Yeah, and here's the stamps. Oops. And here's the ink. And you just put the ink on the stamps.
Mm-hmm. Easy peasy, huh?
Yeah, and then I just take my little letters like this, or you can use their letters. Their letters are a little, the typeset letters are a little too big for these books that I picked today.
Yeah, yes.
So
they're more, so the IOD products really are made with the furniture artist in mind. However, I mean, I use them a ton on all of the, crafts and arts and all that. Love them, Karen, says Suzanne. Christine says, yes, fabulous. She loves IOD. I know. Pretty fabulous. So can you guys see how the shimmer of the pennies from heaven is making it pop? This will be on my website, by the way, if anybody wants to. You can just buy the lampshade if you want. If you want the whole lamp, you can do that too. It's up to you. I don't have it back here, so. It's kind of tall though, so I don't know. It might look a little bit better with the shorter base.
Here's with the letters on there.
Oh, that's cute. Vintage vibes. That's so cute, Karen.
Oops, my little flowers slipped down. I'll fix them. Oh, look at my heart.
What happened?
The whole thing slipped down. You got to keep them still when you do it. Oh, it slid onto the wrong. Oh, Lord.
Oh, my gosh. I told you the story about being on Home Talk, didn't I?
No. Oh, yes.
Yes. My sister was filming for me. And as soon as we hit the end button, I mean, there was thousands of people on it. It was for Home Talk.
That's always the way.
And as soon as we ended, the one whole side went. Just like,
that is so funny.
We didn't have it taped on.
That's when you're like, that was great. Then you can laugh because it wasn't live.
We were cracking up. Funny. I'm like, well then. Let's see. Nikki wants to know where do you get the letters?
These little letters I got, I believe, at Michael's, the little ones, but Kelly sells the big stamps. I'll show you.
Yeah, but that would be too big for the
That's
books.
Too big. Yeah, these are too big for my books.
Now, I do have the farm letters. The farm letters are smaller, so you could probably fit the farm letters on there.
Are those the new ones they came out with? I haven't gotten anything new yet. Yeah.
Yeah, they're smaller, and they're skinnier, and they they look like they're more like handwritten. They're kind of cool.
And she wants to know what kind of ink. It's the IOD ink, and they have little stamp pads. They're just clear, plain stamp pads, and you put whatever color ink you want it. And Kelly sells this stuff too.
And I actually don't have the ink in.
Oh, you don't?
I don't. I never use the ink. I always use the.
You use paint.
I just use the paint.
Oh, and I wanted to show everyone my earrings. Look, they're from Alyssa Bluebird Relics.
Me too.
You stop it. Oh, cute.
I'm so glad you brought that up. Is she on here? I meant to wear them.
She was supposed to be. She said she was gonna.
I meant to wear them yesterday because I had my Creators Club yesterday. We had our Q&A.
Hi, Sheila.
I showed up with naked ears, but look how cute. This is from her art, you guys. So Bluebird Relics is the name of her business.
That's so cute.
And she takes her artwork and she makes copies, prints out copies of her artwork, and then she covers it in resin.
Oh,
These are her kind of
was.
funky. These are sunflowers.
Oh.
Okay. Let me see yours close up. Hi, Jolie Berg. Oh, cute. Now those look like, are those clay?
I think so.
Those are cute. Oh yeah, that's an IOD mold right there. Or IOD. Yeah. Cute.
Aren't they cute?
Yeah.
They're hippie. They're hippie.
They are hippy dippy. We love it. Okay, I'm almost around here.
Projects are cute, you two. Thanks, Julie. Sheila, how are you? All right, I'm going to wrap this I'm going to wrap mine so I can be finished, so that I actually finish something on a
I
line.
know. I'm
It'll be
almost
amazing.
done. Can you believe it? I'll be right on time. How
I
about
can't.
that? And
So I
I'm
just get natural twine, or you can get leather, whatever you want. And I usually go around the top, you know, closer to the top.
Okay. So I think this is pretty much, I need to think about if I want it to be done. What do you all think? Should it be done now, or should I do a
That looks
band
great,
of, should I do a copper band around the top and bottom? Or
I
should
think a copper band.
Yeah.
I think, what does everybody else think? Oops.
I'm happy with it.
Then leave her.
No, well, I mean, I meant so far.
Oh, okay.
You guys can see how adding all that metallic really gives it a nice little touch. Nikki is voting for a copper band. So what I'll do is it has ribbon on the, whoops, it has a string of ribbon here and a little strand of ribbon here that covers the seams. And so, yeah, I think I'll just go over it with a little bit of copper there. Let me start it for you before we end. Martha says, I like it. It would look good both ways. Thanks, Martha. Nancy Modell, how are you? Christine, she says, I found it. Cool stuff. Julie, I really need to try some DIY paint. Yes, girl. Yes, yes, yes.
It's the best. It's my fave.
Have what you need, girl. I got it. I have a bunch more coming too, so let me see if I can do like a little bit up here, so you guys can kind of get the gist for what that'll look like. This would be cute with some fringe or something, wouldn't it? Beaded fringe.
Somebody's come. Oh, hi, ladies.
Hi.
I'm live. Do you want to come on and say hi?
Is it the girl gang?
It's the Grey Gardens girls. They brought me my. Oh my God.
Come on in, say hello.
Come say hi. You look beautiful. Come say hi. Come say hi. Both of you look gorgeous. They went to the Bonnie Bay Tam and picked up my stuff for me. Here's Maria. Hi.
Hi.
This is Maria and Ashley from Grey Gardens.
Hi.
Hi, ladies.
Little Gray right there. We don't want to bother you. We just want to drop your food off.
We're almost done.
Happy Thanksgiving. Good to see you. I hope you have a wonderful, peaceful week.
Oh, thank you.
Your food.
You too.
I will see.
That is
Can
the
that
Grey
say
Gardens crew.
frozen?
So
No.
if you guys aren't following them, you need to check them out. They do some really, really cool artwork.
Yes, they
Aw,
do. You
they
should
have
see what they
art.
did last night. Oh.
Oh, see, I missed it. I couldn't get it to come in. What was
Well,
it?
if you go on stories, they
It'll be on there.
yeah.
So this is, oh yeah, I think it does look kind of cool with the gold band. So one of these days I'm gonna like join the girl gang in person.
You need to.
I think that's gonna kind of make it, give it more of a finished look. Christine, if you wanna put the Grey Gardens link there for us too, that would be awesome. That way, if those of you that aren't following the Grey Gardens, you can find them. Are they on YouTube as well?
They are on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook.
And TikTok.
And TikTok. Kelly
on,
said it before you did.
who's on, yeah, who's on TikTok out
I
there?
may have Mr. McDowell come and just pick it up. I'm not on TikTok. Well, sometimes, well, I did, but.
Who's on Pinterest? We're on Pinterest. Who else is doing
Yep.
Oh, yeah, Pinterest.
Pinterest, all the places, right?
I lost
Tanya.
my. Where's my little. Oh, it slid all the way
it looks
down.
cute.
Oh yeah, that
That's
looks so cute.
that's really cute. You're crafty. You're artsy and crafty.
I'm crafty.
Artsy crafty.
You are.
Oh,
Cute.
together.
It's cute, right?
It's really
It's
cute.
very cute.
Here's the
Wait, it's
locking
not on the screen.
key.
That's
And
adorable.
it was just old stuff that, you know, broke. Jewelry that broke.
I love it.
Love it.
So
Awesome.
see, guys, this is why you can't throw things away. This is
We
why.
throw nothing away, and we are hoarders, and we don't care.
We're superheroes.
If you're a
We're
hoarder, you
super
have found,
hoarders.
We're
you have found your
superheroes.
people.
Superheroes. Kelly, I finished a project on a live.
I know. Well, I was finished, and then I started to put the band on, but I only did. I wanted
It
to.
looks really good. Did you see
I
her?
wanted you
I
guys
did not.
to see.
I couldn't see it when I
I
was
feel
next
like
to
Oh,
you.
you
the
can
light. Let me move my light.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, it looks so good.
Yeah, I just
Is
gave her
that
my
better?
other phone. Oh yeah, it looks really good. I love it. Looks fab.
So yeah, I think that does give it a little more finished look with the band.
With the band on top,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I
So
love
good
it.
call.
What a great idea for, people throw lampshades out all the time.
All
What a
the
great
time.
upcycle, Kelly. That looks
Yep.
fantastic.
Yep. Or you can just customize it. Like if you're changing your decor, just all you have to do is just paint it to match. So then you have a custom design, right?
For sure.
Exactly.
And it's so easy to get these shades at thrift stores for next to nothing.
Yes.
So if you want to
yeah.
practice, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's it looks fantastic. Love it, love it, love it.
Absolutely. All right. Well, listen, we are at our hour point. So I think, first of all, with Thanksgiving being here, we just, we want to say we're so thankful for all of you that keep tuning in and hanging out with us while we create and caffeinate, right? And we want to wish
Exactly.
you all a great Thanksgiving. And we also want to remind you, whether you shop at our studios or someone else's, keep it small. It means so much to all of these little businesses right now who are struggling to keep their doors open right now. It's that real. So if you think that it doesn't matter, just a $10, a $20 sale, but it
Or
adds up.
gift cards. I'm sure everybody has gift
So many
cards as
smalls
well.
are doing
So
gift cards.
Yes. I mean, we are basically, we
All right.
rely on all of you right now to get through this. And we're so appreciative and thankful for each and every one of you. So any last words, Karen?
just what you said.
Ditto. All right.
Ditto, my friend. Same.
All right.
You know how
Have
the
a
kids
great-
say same.
Yeah, same.
But no, it's so true about shopping small. I just did a whole video of it that I haven't posted yet. But there are a few places around here in downtown Stewart that's so sad that they've had to close, some
Yeah.
bakeries and stuff like that. And
yeah,
when
people
we
are
order lunch,
really-
we order small, don't we?
Yeah,
well, we
they're-
order
they're-
large, but we order from small places.
Exactly. So you
But
guys,
every bit helps.
each and every sale matters, so we appreciate it. So whether, like I said, whether you shop at our place or any other, make sure you're checking out the small shops first, okay? Thank you guys so much, and we're going to say have a great Thanksgiving with that. And remember, we'll see you next Wednesday at 11. That's Eastern, okay? See you guys then.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Bye.